That wave race music wasn't too much of a jump scare for you guys. Wow, is it nice of Nintendo to be playing wave race music? Gee, I wonder what that means. Nah, it's just me. That's just me getting our hopes up. Also because Nintendo doesn't play music. They like the silent treatment before their streams. Nothing like getting everybody excited with some silence, right, Nintendo? I don't know, I never understood why they don't play some, like, Wii shopping music or something. But welcome to everybody hopping in. Starts in about 25 minutes or so, so we can make some fun, wild predictions that definitely will not come true before then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure any games that are not shown during this Direct are probably going to be launch or close to launch games on the Switch too. So if you don't see your Twilight Princess ports, it's almost certainly going to end up on the Switch too. Maybe as a launch game. Wouldn't doubt it. Man, I really don't think people are going to see a new F-Zero because it's too soon. F-Zero 99 is still a thing. I don't... Think about this, right? F-Zero 99, with all the player base that plays that, there's no way that Nintendo would want to rip people away from F-Zero 99. Unless F-Zero 99 reached, like, end of service and then a new F-Zero launched. Makes no sense to launch a new F-Zero while 99 is a thing. I think F-Zero 99 is close enough to a real F-Zero. I think that should be considered a brand new game in the series. Unfortunately, it won't be around forever. You won't see achievements until the new Switch. They're definitely not throwing that in right now. Theme parks and movies. They've done that before, haven't they? I think they've talked about theme parks and stuff before. And, of course, the Mario movie. Shitty Metroid, nah. You Metroid fans have had it better than other Nintendo series that deserve some love. Prime 4 is coming, don't worry about it. We need to see Wave Race, first of all. I mean, that's been overdue now for a couple of console generations. Pretty much I just want to see a 3D platformer that isn't a Mario game. Nothing wrong with a Mario 3D platformer, but I would like to see, like what they did with Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Those are fun kind of announcements. 3D platformers that you would never see coming. Another Animal Crossing. You probably won't see another Animal Crossing until the next Switch, is my guess. I think they'll continue with the second... Hold on, I'm like trying to move my chat around because YouTube has this heart icon thing that like blocks my chat big time. It's like the most inconvenient spot for that thing to be. No, they're done. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's done with Switch revisions until the next console, and they know that most people are done buying Switch 1 when people know that the new one's coming. Some kind of RPG would be nice. I don't care if it's a port or a remaster. Don't really care. Any kind of turn-based RPG. There is a surprise Super Mario RPG announcement kind of thing, you know? Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Ginger Gaiden. I don't think they'll discontinue the Switch anytime soon. Because not everybody wants a Lite. There's no way they will take away the ability for people to buy a brand new Switch that can be docked. No, I don't follow Ark Survivor. They have announced that there will be no console announcement. So when Nintendo tells you ahead of time, they probably mean business. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Feels like that would have happened already, but you never know. They should just make a compilation called the Whatever Was Left on Wii U compilation. So you get like Devil's Third, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Just throw it all onto one disc. The Why Do You Still Own a Wii U collection? Yeah, get your Zeldas off of there. Remember to hit like because it helps spread the stream out to other people. They'll see it when they pop on YouTube. I appreciate everybody that has already. Darkspire remake, a Darkspire kind of game. Like a wizardry type of game. I would assume that the new wizardry that's coming out anyway will eventually end up on the Switch. As a lot of mobile games do. You never know. It seems too soon for a new Etrian Odyssey. They just released that 1, 2, and 3 collection recently. It's just too soon. A lot of people are hoping for Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm trying to think like how that game... Now that be imported to Switch online multiplayer. That would be kind of cool. I used to play that online a lot. And man, were the controls on that game uncomfortable, but you just dealt with it. It was just too much fun. You just had to deal with the controls. Well, this is probably the last direct that they're doing before their Switch 2 reveal, which will almost certainly be their next direct. So, if they're going to go out with a bang, this is going to be it right here. So, if they got anything last-minute stuff up their sleeve, the only thing that can hold this back from having, like, big bombastic reveals is the fact that this is all stuff coming out within the next 6 months. Which means... Do we really expect something like Prime 4 out? No, that's going to be a Switch 2 game almost certainly. I'd be really surprised if that came out in the next 6 months. Load. New Worms game. I never got into that series. Wasn't for me. Hello, fries. I'm trying to think, like, what's some oddball series Nintendo can resurrect. Pilot Wings feels too late. Pilot Wheels feels like the kind of game that you gotta launch a console with. Pushmo 2. That would be a fun guess. What do we think they're gonna lead with? Fisher Price, I can remember. I'm sure a game like that exists on the eShop at least. A Splatoon trailer? I'd put my money down on that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry for all the Splatoon fans out there. I'm just so sick and tired of those trailers at this point. Mario Kart? Nah, they are definitely holding off on Mario Kart. Like a new Mario Kart game? Certainly for Switch too. Way too late for a new one on Switch. I want a Donkey Kong 3D platformer. Bring back the Donkey Kong 64 style. I'm tired of these side scrollers. Some kind of 3D remaster of some sort, maybe of Oracle Ages. Like simple 3D ports. Like, you know, keep the 2D style, but don't go crazy like they did with Link to the Past. Or Link's Awakening. So that the game can actually run at 30 frames a second. Yeah, considering Fantasian was spoiled, they will show Fantasian. That game releasing today would be nice. It's a great game, by the way. I'm excited for more people to play that. Because let's be real, nobody was playing an RPG on their iPad with Apple Arcade. But it was a great game. Part 2 of Last Guardian is coming once I get my air conditioner in, which will probably be today because East Coast is getting hit with a massive heat wave right now. I legit can't turn my PS5 on without my air conditioner because it may give me heat exhaustion like that. It gets so hot in here with my PS5. It'll make me physically ill to stream with my PS5 without an air conditioner right now. I don't know if any of you have a PS5 that acts as a heater, but that is what mine is. Really, really hot. No, it has nothing to do with cleaning the PS5 out. That thing was hot from day one. Oh yeah, I anticipate power to start going out with how hot it's about to get with everybody with their air conditioners. people are going to be blowing fuses left and right. Yeah, in the winter, hook up a PS5. You don't even got to play it. Just plug it in, turn it on. Well, I mean, I guess playing a really graphically intensive game would help. It's like a really is a heater. Okay, here's one game that I think everybody's forgetting about and is long overdue. Something from the Rhythm Heaven series. We haven't seen something for that since the 3DS digital release and the Wii U game. Or, sorry, Wii game, rather. It's been a while. I would really hope that Nintendo isn't done with that series. It's practically one of their only, if not their only, music rhythm series that they're still actively, well, I would hope actively releasing for. What GameCube game they'll port this time? What about Wario Worlds? That would be great because I still don't have a copy of that game. There will be no... They've already announced they're not revealing anything on the new console. Huge, beautiful Joe. Let's get something that people wouldn't expect. I'm also not, like, super into the Beautiful Joe games, so I'm biased. You know what Pokemon game they're gonna show if they show one, right? Pokemon Let's Go Heart Gold Soul Silver Edition. Get your motion controls ready. I actually liked Let's Go. I thought it was... I'm a fan. I think that's a fun game. New Star Fox. People are due for Star Fox. They would break the internet if they released something with any Mother game, though. Earthbound or Mother. That isn't just another port. Like, let's actually get something. Even though it's not going to happen. Yep, Donkey's cool. One of the best videos I ever watched is him going over my top 10 games of the generation, so... Part 2 for Last Guardian is coming soon as I get my air conditioner. I can't stream that game for my own safety. Because the PS5 heat will kill me. New Wave Race. 1080 snowboarding. Yeah, that's a series that I never really played much of. I played Chibi Robo a few years ago. Alright, we're about ready to start in about 3 minutes. Remember to like the stream, since that is the only way that YouTube really recommends the stream out to people, so people know I'm streaming the direct. Something Yoshi is always a good bet. Let's just hope it doesn't have nursery rhymes for music this time. Man, the music... What was that last one they did? One of them had terrible music. So hard to listen to. We're up to the part of the soundtrack where they're playing a bunch of sound effects. Yeah, let's not listen to that. No Twitch stream. Just YouTube. I'm not set up for dual streaming. Samus versus the... Oh, please, no. No more Rabbids, please. I'm so sick and tired of the Rabbids. No, that... Nintendo does not play music to get people hyped. I gotta provide it. I'll take the copyright strike so that we can get some exciting Wave Race. So we can speak Wave Race into existence for this direct. Should be starting like any minute. Automatic subtitles. Hopefully they're good. They're usually very laggy. Says they're unavailable. So turn up your speakers. Another 99 title. I like F-Zero 99 was the first one I played. I was a huge fan. I will take more 99 titles. What do I most want to see? Wave Race. Any new 3D platformer that is not a Mario game. Well, Mario would be fine too, but... Okay, we're starting with Mario and Luigi, it looks like. RPG. Okay, I got a tiny echo from somewhere. I have no idea where that... Okay, I mean, man, I'm surprised nobody in chat called this one. This seemed like a pretty obvious one. Cell shading too. Wow, they're actually like trying to replicate how it looked on Game Boy Advance as well. I'll be honest, I love the first Mario and Luigi. I fell off hard with the series after the first game. But that's still pretty exciting. I'll take any RPG from Nintendo at this point. Great animation. Yeah, they started getting a little puzzly for my taste. First one was great. I'm gonna call it, this game is gonna have Dimension in its title. So. Brothership. Wow, okay. November, nice.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands.
Hopefully it's just me that
as
hears
well
that.
as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yep, good start.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
Yeah, people keep asking me about this game. I do plan on playing it. Any kind of game that has really competitive online functionality with it, I will check out.
150 speedrunning challenges from across 13.
It's like they made it for me.
From lightning fast beats to action-packed battles.
Damn, they're straight up incorporating live split for speedrunning into this game. That is crazy.
And perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboards.
Yeah, I don't know where the echo's coming from. I've been trying to find out. But it's like so slight, I don't want to mess around with it. By the time I figure it out, the stream will be over.
Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated.
But you're racing against
You're
racing against ghosts though, so it's not in real time.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Man, you gotta hand it to Nintendo for being with the times, realizing how popular speedrunning stuff like NES games are right now.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
Thank you for tuning in, Theory.
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this
I don't
action
know what this
RPG.
is. I don't know anything about Fairy Tail.
Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore.
But the weebs they'll be happy, right?
Their fight. Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks.
He says real-time battles. It looks turn-based to me.
Based on who's in your party. Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies. Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
There it is.
Multi-dimensional
Get ready for one of the best RPGs you haven't played because none of you are playing Apple Arcade. I played it. Awesome game. Really curious to see how they port this without touch controls though. Because there's a lot of touch in the controls that seem pretty important in the iPad mobile version. See, these are all little miniature set pieces.
Must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
So all the backgrounds in this game are handcrafted like little miniature sets.
Skills are the ticket to winning battles.
Also, Nobuo Uematsu did the soundtrack for this game. So, I mean, what else do you need, right? Also, some of his songs in here were not that great though, but there's a lot of good songs.
The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out.
Yeah, so this is where you would use the touchscreen, and it felt like really necessary, but I'm sure they'll do a fine job porting it to controller. Now this is not only coming to Switch. I'm assuming it's obviously coming to Steam, but we'll see if it comes to PlayStation.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay, so they added a subtitle to it.
Another sport is coming to Spoko Square. Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
Great, and 5 people cared.
Pass and shoot in 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
Take you back to the days of the Wii.
Try out 3-point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can within the time limit.
It's okay, let Nintendo have their moment. They've had some good announcements up until now. Just let them be Nintendo for a moment.
Besides local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches. This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Well, those are some graphics. I wish more games used this graphical style. Kind of hand-drawn look. Yeah, not my favorite genre these days, but it looks really good.
It's an array of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monoth's greatest detective is solving a mystery.
I'm not the biggest
Only
fan of
Mickey and friends
updates for
can help.
games like
In the brand new
way late.
adventure,
Once I've played a
Mystery
game,
Monoth.
it is very unlikely for me to
Uncover
care
hints
enough
and
about something like this to ever
scattered
come back to it
throughout
and play it
the
again.
world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Island Adventures
Okay, now
await.
here we go. Get excited.
Customize your character.
Haven't we seen this before? No.
Then
I
befriend
feel like
Hello
we've seen a
Kitty,
Hello Kitty game at some point,
Karoni,
but maybe I'm
and
wrong.
other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
Well, here's your Animal Crossing game.
Team
Hope
up
you're all
with your new
excited.
pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system
Timed
next
console
year.
exclusive. Okay, so that's coming to mobile, I guess, or other consoles? Whatever, I'll play
Let's
it.
get loony in this wacky sports game.
Wow, okay.
Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
Takes you back to,
Porky
like, the
Pig,
Genesis and
and
Super
more
Nintendo days.
Across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op.
Local
But
co-op?
watch out for falling anvils.
It's 2024.
Looney Tunes Wacky
Can we
World of
get with the
Sports
times,
crashes
please?
onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Nope.
Let's eat.
They had me until local co-op. Online versus only.
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today.
15 seconds. Let's move to the next game. Don't play
A
Among Us.
monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the
Farmagia.
fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds,
This looks
then
ridiculous.
cultivate.
It's such a meme at this point. We always joke about like games being farming games. Well, here you go. Here's your farming
They can
game
then be
again.
trained for battle.
At least it looks different.
Give commands to your monsters.
It's like
and exploit
Pikmin,
enemy
Little
weaknesses
King
in
story.
action-packed combat.
All combined.
Merge
With Harvestman.
all of the battle buddies in your party.
Oh, yeah,
Call
the frame
forth
rate, you can
giant
tell.
Fusion summon
You can
and
tell this is running at a
recall on
rock
your
solid
foes.
15 frames a second. Hopefully that comes to
Join
other
the
consoles.
rebellion to stop
I'll
the
play it on
Magus.
PlayStation
In
or something.
Farmagia, launching on
PC.
Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Okay, it's gonna be a 2D platformer again. Donkey Kong deserves to be in 3D at this
Donkey
point.
Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch.
Here's your remake.
HD.
Some of you actually
The
called
villainous
this.
Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana horde.
Wonder what they're gonna do to dumb down the difficulty though. This was pretty hard back when it came out,
Obstacles in the
wasn't it?
way? Just stomp them. Pound them.
They'll probably have some kind of like new retry
And
system.
roll on through. Each level is filled with hijinks.
I'm not
but
gonna
they're no
lie.
match for these tough bananas.
This looks exactly like a Wii game.
From manic mine
I'm not
carts
impressed with the visuals.
to high-flying rocket barrels.
They definitely didn't do anything to the graphics really.
And even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty
Yeah,
of
you're right. This
transportation
already
methods
was
available.
released on the 3DS. I don't know. This is
Pass a Joy-Con
a
controller to
triple
buddy
dip.
for
I'm not sure
two-player
about.
local co-op.
This is just Nintendo doing Nintendo
80
things right
of
now.
healing levels are
It's
in
okay.
store, including the
Don't
additional
worry.
levels from the Nintendo 3DS
They got
version.
some stuff to make up for it coming, I'm sure. Just wait.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
Yeah, I don't know, Nintendo. I don't know about that one.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh my god, finally. People have been waiting to see this for so long. I'm just so glad that this graphic style isn't
with
played out quite yet.
allies To face the arch-fiend on an epic adventure.
I'd much rather have a 2D, quote-unquote 2D RPG look like this though than
Encounters,
like just the 16-bit retro style that most of them are going for now.
challenges,
It's more refreshing this way.
and formidable
Man, the
monsters
battles just
await.
look so good. I think the battles look way better than the
An
overworld,
iconic
honestly.
RPG remade in HD 2D. Forge your own
Subtitles
path.
work yet? Yeah, I probably gotta refresh, honestly. I'm not gonna refresh, so I don't wanna risk it.
The legacy begins.
Looks really good. Day one for me, because there's still so many Dragon Quest games I've never played, and that's one of them.
2D remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
It's gonna be a lot in November. At least it's not in October. Fortunately, I will be busy November 14th, but play it soon after. Okay. Yeah, people were anticipating that. So does that mean it's all coming on the same game, or do you buy 1 and 2? It's probably the same cart.
堀井雄二ですドラゴンクエスト3の映像いかがでしたかようやく発売日を発表できて僕も嬉しく思いますそして今日サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト 1&2 も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました時系列としては3が物語の始めるとなっており3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうとあっと驚く展開が待っています
3, 2, 1 in that order? Really?
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです
Is that how it's recommended to play them? Oh, 3 said November, 1, 2 is... Right.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, I
Hori.
totally missed that. Yeah, that is a weird
Hope you're
release order.
excited to play the entire Earthquake
Little
trilogy,
weird.
now in HD 2D. Let's
3 is a
continue with more
prequel? Oh, okay.
headlines.
So I guess that makes sense.
Let's have some fun. Co.
It's alright.
Say hello.
We gotta
to
have
Jaws?
We gotta have our down moment. Not everything can be a good game here.
Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly?
Crap, does this look bad?
The world of Funko is coming to life in this action.
Yeah, they're
mashup
coming to
for the
life,
ages.
getting buried out in the
Play with more than
landfills.
60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows,
Holy.
and more. Use special skills.
I mean,
craft
I hate
gadgets
Funkos enough as
to
it is, but
explore epic worlds,
damn,
each
those
with their
graphics
own
are not
unique
helping the
puzzles,
case.
Hidden areas and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not.
Yeah, I hate to
toying
tell them,
around.
but they're a little late to
Unbox
release
the
a Funko
universe.
game like this. I think
When
that time has come and
Funko
gone.
Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th. We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games. Ready for an adventure of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage and explore
wouldn't mind trying this.
multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps.
But honestly, I think I'd
and
rather
other
just play the first Luigi's
supernatural
Mansion again before
shenanigans.
this.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little
No
Denver
way.
Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure.
Damn. Like,
Explore dungeons
wait, wasn't
and
this
battle
leaked in a
monsters.
previous Nintendo Direct from Japan that they didn't show in the
Customize all
US though?
sorts of
Why do I?
outfits. Decorate
Why
your
am I
island
like
however
having
you like,
memories of that
and
happening?
more. Plus, up to 4 players in local co-op can team up to catch
Local
special
co-op,
Denpa Man.
okay, whatever, that's
The
fine.
new Denpa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch. July
Timed
22nd.
exclusive. So what does that mean, Nintendo? Is it coming to mobile? I wouldn't have expected
Strategize
Denpa Man to make a
away
comeback.
in this
That's crazy.
tower
That's a
defense
that's a
installment
digital
of the
only
Metal
3DS
Slug
RPG
series.
series. Had 2
Take
releases.
control of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
Or 3? It might have actually had 3, but that one didn't come to the
300
US.
units with different abilities.
Can't remember.
And build out your decks to win tactical tussles. You can also slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
I'm not a Metal Slug super fan, but that's cool for fans of the
Embark
series.
on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse.
I was really
Fight off
into
nightmarish fiends in
the first
turn-based
Darkest
combat.
Dungeon.
And
Didn't bother with the
upgrade your
second game.
abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I played
July
Darkest
15th.
Dungeon 1
Pre-orders begin later today.
day
on
1 when it first
Nintendo
came out.
eShop.
Really unique for its time. I enjoyed it. Before the genre blew up to what it is now.
More classic titles are on the way. Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online
I don't like to give ratings
explore
until the show is
randomized
over.
dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords. Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
This kind of stuff is like whatever for me personally. Because I will always try and
Plus,
play it on the
coming
original
to the new
hardware.
Nintendo
Than
64,
with this.
Nintendo Switch Online, mature 17+ collection of games. Brave the dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
I think I tried renting Turok 1. And that's about all I remember.
Infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in
Now, a
Perfect
reason
Dark.
to play this,
Now
though, on the
with
Switch,
online multiplayer.
I always had a problem with the frame rate of this on the
All
N64.
4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Yeah, I'd get my butt whooped trying to play Perfect Dark Online.
Set sail to
that's cool for
save
fans.
the day. This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series,
Okay. Would have never anticipated Phantom Brave. I still haven't played this series.
Take on tactical turn-based
I always
battles.
looked at them and I'm like, and I always
Combine
passed every
the
time.
phantoms you befriended with
The
objects in
visuals
various
at the
ways.
time just weren't my thing. And to be
Combine
honest, still
phantoms
kind
with
of
certain
aren't.
objects to maneuver them. Combined with a
But it's
cannon
cool to see a
attack
revival
large
of a
area.
series like this that we would have never anticipated.
A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Morona herself.
Yeah,
for
I'm not a fan
show-stopping
of these
abilities that
chibi-
can turn the tide of battle.
Chibi designs. That's just me though.
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. This one's gonna take you for a ride. 7 arcade games featuring
Wow.
Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection.
Well, that's cool for fighting game
Flash and
fans.
X-Men versus
I don't know
Street
who's
Fighter.
playing a fighting game on a Switch seriously
Check it out
though,
in
but
Marvel
hey,
versus Capcom
I'm sure it'll
2,
come to other
New Age of
consoles.
Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more.
Wow, okay. Wait, hold up. I wasn't expecting beat 'em ups.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
But it's mostly fighting games.
Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Not for me, but it's a cool compilation.
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get
Mario
ready
Party's
to
just never
jump
stopped
into
coming.
the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Online multiplayer Nintendo?
First, let's see some of
That's
the new
competent,
boards where you
please.
compete to collect the most stars.
I've been done with the Mario Party series for
Take
so
the
long
escalators
because they
to
just
travel
kept
between
releasing games with
floors
no
in
online, no
Rainbow
online, no
Galleria.
online. Then when they
Use
finally
in-game
started releasing them
coins to get
online,
a
they were
star
like
at
all
half
janked
price
up
when
and
they're
stuff.
on flash sale.
I lost
Act
hope for the
fast.
series.
Ride around and stay
And by
on
the time
track
they
in
finally probably
Roller
even released one that was
Raceway.
decent, I was already kind
With
of
the new
past it.
Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with
Waited
a lucky
so
roll.
long for an online Mario
Here
Party
on
game.
Booba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more. And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Well, it's Mario Party. We can forgive them for
With
that.
over 110 mini-games, there's a wide variety to enjoy.
But that means you got to play with a Joy-Con.
Up to
Or at
20
least
players can
hopefully
go
it works with a
head-to-head
Pro Controller.
online in the Coupathlon mode.
Okay, hold up.
Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm
Wait,
playing Mario
there are
Party
even
again.
more new modes? The biggest
20
Mario Party
player
yet will
online?
soon be underway when the Super Mario Party
It's like a battle
Jamboree
royale
game
mode.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
Damn, that's... I hate it when games launch in October. Because I'm only playing harder
That
games
was
in
the
October.
latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree, with new boards,
Okay.
mini games. 20
That's the
player
first
online
Mario Party
gameplay
game I'm
and
playing
more.
since the N64,
Get
so
ready
that's
for
big.
the biggest
That's
Mario
big.
Party in series history.
All they had to do is add that multiplayer
And
mode.
now, please take a look at this.
Please just have good performance. That's all we ask. That clutch last shot, though. Okay, that looks nice. There's no way that draw distance is actually going to be in gameplay of the game and not stutter. Echoes of Wisdom. Wow, okay. Something new?
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma,
You're playing as
producer
Zelda.
of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment.
Was
The Legend
not
of
expecting
Zelda,
that.
Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished.
But let's be
Now, it's
real,
up
it
to
won't be as
Princess
good as Zelda's
Zelda to
Adventure.
Step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look
I
at
can't wait for all the gaming journalists to say this is the first time you play as Zelda. Wrong. Break out those
Stolen away.
CDIs.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri.
They should have
receives
called
a
this game
mysterious
Link.
Staff called the Tri-Rod,
Since, you
and
know,
sets off on a
poor
journey
Link, they always
across
call the game
Hyrule
Zelda.
to save her kingdom.
They should have called this game Link.
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate
Legend
it
of Link.
whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
Man, you know this game's gonna be glitchy
Just
as hell
like
for the
that.
speedrunners. I could already see them going out of bounds
You
with
can
that.
create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely
Man,
up to
I'm gonna
you.
be honest with you guys though.
Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring.
I don't think
Hyrule.
I'm feeling this gimmick for me
You might
personally.
be surprised at what you discover.
I don't know. First impressions, it looks like a puzzle game.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After
Okay.
doing so, they'll bite by your side.
Alright. That kind of saves the combat.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
Yeah, she's a summoner. Because here's the thing you gotta know about me. My least favorite part about Zelda games are the puzzles.
In Hyrule without Link,
So,
the
you can
fate
imagine
of
how
the
I feel
kingdom
about
is now in Zelda's hands.
a super puzzly Zelda game. Happy for the Zelda fans, though. I
How
know
was
something
that?
different.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
Honestly,
In
though,
short,
it does
we've
have
created a
potential.
game where each player's experience
Yeah.
will be different.
Okay, so
The
that
Legend
actually
of
might
Zelda:
still keep me
Echoes of
interested.
Wisdom launches
Because
September 26th.
the amount of echoes that they're
A
saying you
Nintendo
can solve
Switch
puzzles
Lite system
differently.
inspired by the Legend of Zelda series,
Of course.
will also be available at launch. We hope you're
Get
looking
that money,
forward
Nintendo.
to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
The fact that you can solve puzzles with
I'd like to
so many
return this
different
moment
ways
I've
does sound
stolen
kind of
away
interesting.
back
So it's
to
not
Mr.
like a
Takahashi.
rudimentary, like, you use the water block here, you have to. No, you can use
Thank
other
you,
things.
Mr. Aonuma.
That's kind of cool.
Please look forward
Super
to the newest
experimental.
entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
I think that's cooler than a remake of, like, an older Zelda, honestly.
Let loose and party on.
It's cool to get something new. Well, Nintendo knew what they were doing. They were like, alright, give them a Zelda game, and then hit them with Just Dance. Man, I wish I could figure out where that echo is coming from. I don't know where it is. Searching, don't see it. No idea. They don't even say a word, so they know what's up.
It's the world of Horizon in Lego form. Join
No
machine
interest.
hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons.
I don't see a second window this open. It's probably some weird ass setting. Like I said, I don't normally stream on YouTube, so it's probably some weird thing going on with my streaming software.
Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them
Who
down.
is this made for?
From the nimble watchers,
I can't imagine most people that play
mighty
Horizon actually care
sawtooths.
about this. Unless you
you
really
might
like
even come
Lego.
across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress,
This feels
you can help
insanely
Aloy rebuild her home
unnecessary.
and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op.
Meh.
Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. A stray's journey begins.
Notice how they craft this direct though? Like they hit you with the Zelda game and then they hit you with a bunch of games we already have seen or played. Stray is a great game. You should play it if you haven't. I wouldn't recommend playing it on Switch if you have another console, but it's a good game.
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city. Careful though. Not everyone is excited
It's
to
just
have
a
you
short
sneaking
atmospheric
around,
adventure.
including
It's fun.
hordes of hostile creatures.
It's
ready
like an
to
8 out of
swarm.
10.
Keep exploring to
not
venture into
life-changing or
more
anything.
areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of
Yes.
the Rings, now a leisurely existence nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can
Hobbit
be
crossing?
yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home,
Oh
and
my
settle
God.
into life in the Shire. As a
Yes.
newcomer to the little haven of Bywater,
Please don't
you'll
just be on the
befriend your
Switch,
neighbors,
please.
work together to solve problems, and even share a meal or 3. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook.
Not gonna lie, the
best way to build
characters
a
and some of the
Hobbit
graphics
community is
don't
by
look the
hosting a dinner
hottest.
party with your homemade dishes.
But I like the idea
Plus,
behind
you
this.
can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals.
It's pretty much Animal Crossing
Friendly
in the
hobbits
Shire.
and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Yep, I'll play that. Hopefully it's not only on the Switch.
Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
Objection!
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan.
You know what I
are
love
coming
about
to
this?
Nintendo Switch as one collection.
I panic bought
As the prolific
a bunch of the
prosecutor
Phoenix
Miles
Wright
Edgeworth
Ace Attorney
take
games
the
while the
case out of
eShop was
courtroom
closing,
and
and now they're
investigate crime
re-releasing
scenes.
them all, of course.
Gather
Thank you,
information by
Nintendo. I knew they would do
interviewing
it.
people and inspecting evidence.
After you
And
panic
use the
buy
power
everything.
of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look.
The new sprites
Take
look
a
good.
break from your investigation
new
to
models.
explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music.
I never got deep
including
enough in the Phoenix
orchestral
Wright to even
arrangements,
play
and
an
more.
Ace Attorney game.
Past and present collide as you uncover the truth.
But I know some people are
At any
obsessed
cost.
with these games.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-order them digital games, everybody. Yeah, don't do that.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街いつもの光景
Yeah, we need more weeby anime games. Let's go here.
なんだよこれなんなんだよあくそ
the heck is that?
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
And there's like so many different things going on in this game.
And the unavoidable
I saw turn-based
loss of
combat, but
allies.
now it's a strategy game.
Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by
Interesting.
extreme and despair, and return to his normal life?
This looks like something we can't judge
Creators of
until you play it.
Danganronpa present the 100 line.
Yeah, some
Last
of you
Defense
called it.
Academy,
Some of you were like
launching on
Danganronpa.
Nintendo Switch early next year.
You called that.
Embark on a saga spanning generations.
Okay.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2
We
is
knew this was
marching onto
coming.
Nintendo
Like, it wasn't
Switch.
announced, but it was like we knew it was coming because the creator said like, listen, we're gonna
Rule
keep
and
releasing
expand
Saga
the
games.
Empire of Baren across multiple generations while challenging the
Saga
legendary
Emerald
7
Beyond.
heroes who
Oof.
returns to
God,
darkness.
like if any of you played that, you know what I'm talking about.
In combat,
Graphics in that
use
were
returning
ugh.
Saga features like glimmers to learn skills.
I do love
And
what they've
formations
done
to
with the new
enhance
combat though in
abilities.
the series.
Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key.
So it looks like they've
Innovative
maintained a bit
features
of a
like
classic
United
Saga
Attack
battle
can also
system.
help with
Not
strategy.
overly complex like the newer ones are.
How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make
The only
will
thing is, though,
dramatically alter the course of the story.
Man, the graphics in Saga Frontier 2
Safeguard
are
your
amazing.
empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise,
It's kinda hard to give that
vengeful
up.
7 heroes may emerge victorious.
But the one thing I'm thankful for here, they don't have those hard chibi
Romancing
designs that
Saga
they
2,
sometimes have.
Revenge of the Seven launches
I
on
think it looks
Nintendo
good.
Switch,
It looks like a
October
standard
24th.
RPG kind of aesthetic to it.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2.
Alright, now give us
That's
Unlimited
almost
Saga.
everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Oh, come on.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
It ain't looking good for Wave Race. Well, it looks like it's not going to be a Switch 2 launch game. Alright, this is what we've been waiting how many years for? And it looks like Metroid Prime. Everything down to the lock-ons and everything. The scanning. Prime fans are definitely losing their minds right now. And I'm happy for them. Oh my god, it literally looks like they just like continue right where they left off with the series. No stupid gimmicks. The best part about this is it looks like if Prime 4 was on the GameCube, it just looked better. Beyond. Yeah, beyond the release date. The subtitle feels unnecessary, but... Damn, that looks good. I love this kind of environments in games. Okay.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time,
Yeah.
we are finally able to share more
Say that
information
again.
about this title.
What was the first year we saw the
Release is planned
announcement?
for 2025. So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
8 years
Thank you
since
for
the first
watching.
reveal. That's just so crazy. Man, I'm happy for Metroid fans because listen, I've lived the life of anticipating Last Guardian. I had to wait like a decade for that game, so I understand how you feel. Totally understand. I think it looks good. I guess it gives me a reason to go back and replay all the Prime games so that I can prepare for that because I never played the third one. Barely touched the second, so it's a good reason to play them. And I would not mind playing the first one again. That game is amazing. Just got to figure out which version I'd play. Prime 2 coming to Switch. That's probably going to be a Switch game, like first Switch game, not Switch 2. Maybe it coincides with the Switch 2 launch, and then you get like both versions that you can pick between. No, like outside of Metroid Prime, I feel like, and maybe the surprise Zelda game. So they started with this, which was a good start. It was kind of neat. I'll probably check that out. It's an RPG after all. This NES Championship thing is awesome. I will almost certainly play that day one. I'll be streaming that. Didn't care about this is cool. I mean, we knew this was coming. I highly recommend you all check out Fantasian. Highly recommend it. Amazing graphics in this game. Yes, it's a port of a mobile game, but listen, this game did not feel like a mobile game, okay? It's not your typical mobile game. Also, the music they chose for this trailer is not doing it justice. Nobody cared about this. The Hello Kitty Animal Crossing game actually looks okay. This game was weird, different. Graphics look freaking awful. Sure, that's gonna run at 10 frames a second. This is probably one of the biggest slaps in the face. It feels really unnecessary to re-release this game again. And it looks like a Wii game. They didn't do anything to this game. HD. I don't know, that felt... No. This was nice to finally see Dragon Quest 3.
With allies to face the Archfiend.
I think the battles look amazing in it.
Epic adventure.
And getting confirmation that 2 and 1 will also be in it is nice. I think this next game was the highlight of the show for me.
Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the control of your forces and
This looked
pulverize
alright.
enemy strongholds.
Phantom Brave coming back is not something that was on the bingo card. Capcom Fighter Collection with one beat 'em up. They're just gonna call beat 'em up fighting games now, I guess. This was probably one of the biggest surprises for me. The 20-player Battle Royale mode. Let me see that one more time. That has me I haven't been that hyped for a Mario Party game in a very long time. Actually, I haven't been hyped for Mario Party games, period. Because I was just kind of fell out of the series. But this looks cool. It's about time Nintendo realizes, like, yeah, let's incorporate some multiplayer in these games. Like, good online multiplayer. That looks fun.
Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario
looks
Party
cool.
Jamboree.
This, I don't know what I feel about this. It looks a little puzzly for my tastes. But the monster summoning combat kinda has my attention. The echo thing at first I was like, ugh. But then when they explain, like, there's so many echoes in the game that you can use various things to solve puzzles, and probably in really inventive and creative ways, that would have me interested. The fact that it's not like you have to use this to get past this kind of thing. But, man, I don't know. This is going to be really hit or miss for me. So what happens when you get like 200 echoes? How do you find the echoes you want? You got to scroll through that thing for like a minute?
Even battles will look different.
I don't know. I mean, it looks alright. It's a new Zelda. Tied people over. Nope. 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 I would say if you don't count the this Hobbit game looked alright. This is something I'll play. Without Metroid Prime 4, this was like a 6 out of 10 kind of direct, 5 out of 10 kind of direct. There were really not many like, wow, did you see that kind of announcements? But they kind of knew that and they put Prime in there. This was alright. It's cool to see Romancing our Saga Frontier 2.
Battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy.
Emerald Beyond was horrible. Nowhere near as good as Scarlet Grace's, so
Which order will you fight the 7 heroes?
I'm probably done with newer Saga games, except for ones like this that go back to the older style.
Safeguard your empire.
It looks like Prime. I think some people were a little worried they might get something that didn't feel like the original games. Emerald Beyond's been out for a while, yeah. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, it's it lacked huge announcements. A couple surprises in there, but nothing huge outside of Metroid. I think, you know, we got to remember too, the Switch is winding down. They're getting ready for the next console. At this point, a lot of games they showed are also going to be on other consoles. So, yeah. But it was fun. And yeah, thank you to all of you that come to hang out and watch this with me in the morning.
After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title.
Yeah, the invite. Look at the draw distance with the battles going on in the background.
So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
Wish we would have seen a teeny bit more
That's all
of
for
Metroid.
today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Anyway, we're gonna call it there. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching with me. I'll be live on Twitch later tonight. Resuming, what the heck am I playing right now? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. I'm doing my first playthrough of that since I rented it back when it first came out on PS2. So, if you want to come watch me suffer and scream about how hard the beginning of that game is, well, you're in luck. Because that's what's going on in Devil May Cry right now. But it's fun to come back to it. Yeah. We'll do more YouTube stuff. Once I get that air conditioner hooked up, we'll be resuming and finishing Last Guardian. And then from there, once I'm done with my Team Eco trilogy of games, I don't know what we'll be playing on YouTube. But we'll play some fun stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later tonight over on Twitch, some of you at least. Thank you for coming to watch here on YouTube.